The 17 News at Sunrise podcast is brought to you by Clinica Sierra Vista.
Welcome back to the 17 News at Sunrise podcast, where we share your news on your schedule.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire, this is 17 News at Sunrise.
And good morning here at 5 a.m. Thanks for waking up with us. I'm Maddie Jansen alongside Chris Burton, who is in today for Alex. First, we're starting with this fire from overnight. Massive flames and thick clouds of smoke lit up the sky last night as a 3-alarm fire broke out in downtown Bakersfield. The blaze started around 10:15 p.m. at a building near Chester Avenue and 20th Street, a few blocks from the Fox Theater. Photojournalist Juan Corona was on scene saying a 2-story building caught fire, and it wasn't clear what this business was or if it was occupied. Our overnight crew watching the fire says flames and smoke appeared to be under control around 1:30 a.m., but crews remained on scene for at least another hour or so. They say firefighters stopped pouring water on the building around 2:30 a.m. Video sent to us by a viewer caught some of the sounds on the ground during the blaze. No word yet from fire officials about what started this blaze or if anyone was hurt. For more updates, you can head to our website, kget.com.
And police are investigating this morning after a body was pulled from a canal in southwest Bakersfield. The body was found in the Stein Canal south of District Boulevard when police were dispatched around 7 last night. A Kern County search and rescue team was then called to pull the body out of the canal. The coroner's office has yet to identify the person. BPD says foul play does not appear to be a factor.
Police are asking for your help finding an at-risk elderly man. Lowell Seedorf was last seen September 5th in Yorba Linda and had a planned trip through Bakersfield. He's considered to be at risk due to suspicious circumstances. You can get more updates on this story on our website again, kget.com.
The fate of a bill that would create California's first of its kind heat wave warning and ranking system is now on the governor's desk. It calls for California Office of Emergency Services to be in charge of contacting residents in areas predicted to get hit by that extreme heat. And the system would rank the heat wave danger level similar to how scientists rank the dangers of hurricanes before they strike.
What this will do will allow us to hone in on where these extreme heat waves will be hitting so that we can begin to make contact with Californians to prepare them in advance, hoping that the end result is saving lives.
The governor has until the end of the month to either sign or veto that bill.
5:05 now, and other flex alerts in effect today between 3 and 10 p.m. Conservation efforts during these flex alerts have been working. We've avoided rolling blackouts. During a flex alert, you are urged to turn your thermostat to 78 degrees or higher and refrain from using large appliances at home. Also, close window blinds and curtains to help keep the heat out of your house so that you can use less air conditioning.
And the intense heat continues to weigh heavily on firefighters in Riverside County, who are doing their best against a fire that's said to be burning in all directions. The Fairview Fire in Hemet has been burning for days, and some believe it may have started from a power surge. CAL FIRE says it's burned almost 10,000 acres, currently only at 5% containment, and it's already killed 2 people, causing chaos and terror for residents evacuating.
Oh my God, let's go, 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 go!
We're
go,
going,
go, go, go!
Going.
Oh, we're not gonna have a house! Oh, come on, people, go, go, go!
Air support making only a small dent in the fire as ground crews are building containment lines, but officials say the fire is outpacing their progress.
And now to a new fire burning in Madera County. The Fork Fire, as it's called, started near the community of North Fork around 3:15 yesterday afternoon. It's actually big. It actually started as 4 separate fires in the area of Road 222 and has grown to 400 acres. No containment as of the last update from fire crews. The fast-moving flames are threatening homes, prompting evacuations. Nearly 500 firefighters are on scene trying to get that blaze under control. No word on how this fire started.
And the Radford Fire, burning in the San Bernardino Mountains, continuing to grow. It's burned more than 1,000 acres as of news time this morning and is currently 2% contained. The fire was first spotted around 2 p.m. Monday, with new evacuations ordered on Tuesday. And Highway 38 is closed in both directions from Mill Creek to Lakewood. An evacuation center has been set up at Big Bear High School. The cause of the fire currently unknown.
Up north, the Mosquito Fire burning in Placer and El Dorado counties quadrupled in size yesterday. The fire has consumed more than 5,700 acres and has no containment. Firefighters are battling the flames in rough terrain and steep canyons, making the attack from the ground dangerous, in addition to those hot, dry temperatures.
Everything's so dry, and then these steep conditions, now you got the wind blowing the fire up towards town here.
Cal Fire believes the extreme fire behavior will carry over throughout the day. Dozens of ducks are getting a second chance after the water in 2 local lakes dried up due to the drought. Local animal lovers have flocked together to save ducks from Truxton Lake and the lake at the park at Riverwalk. Most of the big white ducks, called pekin ducks from the park at Riverwalk, are now out of town. In all, 36 ducks were rescued. These ducks are being taken to an animal rescue in Little Rock called Vargas Ranch Rescue.
They take the ducks in and they rehabilitate them, give them medical care, and then they foster them out to people who will take care of them out in the community.
The city of Bakersfield promised last Friday that water would be added back into the lower lake at the park at Riverwalk to help preserve wildlife. In a statement yesterday, officials said a minimal amount of water was added, but as you can see, it's not making much of a difference. The Vargas Ranch Rescue is expected to gather up the remaining 30 or so ducks as well as the turtles from the park in the coming weeks.
Your time now is 5:35, and in your court watch this morning, a dramatic outburst in court from the man charged with killing a corrections counselor outside the Target on Stockdale Highway as he started swearing loudly in the courtroom. After several warnings, a deputy removed Robert Roberts from the courtroom yesterday morning. He was later arraigned on murder charges. According to court documents obtained by 17 News, a witness says Roberts targeted Benny Alcala Jr. because he was charging an electric vehicle and figured he must have money. The shooting happened 2 weeks ago. Roberts pleaded not guilty and is due back in court later this month.
A man arrested in connection to last week's deadly stabbing in Delano was determined to have acted in self-defense, according to police. 31-year-old Juan Pedro Gonzalez was booked Friday on suspicion of murder. He was accused of killing 50-year-old Andre Daniel Taylor the night of August 30th on Fremont Street. Police said the men had prior altercations. Gonzalez is currently listed in custody but pending release, according to inmate records. The district attorney's office says the case has been sent back for further investigation.
A second person has died following a suspected DUI crash on Interstate 5 near Lebec. The county coroner says Erica Hayden died last week, 4 days after the rollover crash, which also claimed the life of 20-year-old Tony Charles. A warrant filed by investigators says the driver, 18-year-old Dahlia Johnson, had a blood alcohol content of 0.15%, almost twice the legal limit. Police say several bottles of liquor were found in the car. And Bakersfield High School released a statement on Hayden's death, saying in part, quote, "We are saddened and heartbroken to hear about the passing of BHS Driller basketball star Erica Hayden. She made her presence known just walking into a room or on the court with her beautiful smile. She had the biggest heart and was loved by everyone." Hayden was 18 years old.
National news now. More fallout regarding the classified documents seized from former President Trump's Florida home last month. A Washington Post report says some of the material seized contained top secret U.S. operations and included information about a foreign government's nuclear capabilities. NBC's Bree Jackson has more from Washington.
Mr. Trump, can we have a word?
Rising concerns about national security implications of former President Trump storing classified documents at his Florida estate. This after a Washington Post report revealing the highly sensitive nature of some of the materials. According to the Post, but not confirmed by NBC News, items included a document describing a foreign government's military defenses, including its nuclear capabilities, drawing criticism from Mr. Trump's former acting defense secretary.
Over a period of months, 300 classified documents found at Mar-a-Lago, and that simply should have never happened in the first place.
There's also concern exposing such information could jeopardize the trust our allies have in the U.S.
I don't blame them for not trusting us to hold on to their nuclear secrets or human secrets, carefully.
The Director of National Intelligence is moving forward with a damage assessment to figure out the potential risk to national security, as Democrats voice alarm over Trump storing classified information.
Is an outrage. The fact that he's done that, I can't believe that more Republicans don't step up and say the same.
Top Republicans are slamming the FBI's search and what they call leaks in the Justice Department's investigation.
They are politicizing this by what they are doing.
The Justice Department is weighing whether to appeal a federal judge's ruling to allow an independent third party to review the documents seized from Mar-a-Lago. In Washington, Bree Jackson for NBC News.
And a live look at the Capitol this morning. The judge in the Trump investigation set a Friday deadline for both sides to submit recommendations for who could serve as that special master. All right, staying in Washington, the Obamas back in the White House yesterday for the unveiling of their official portraits.
Traditionally, presidents have invited their immediate predecessors back to the White House to present official portraits. That tradition was halted when former President Trump chose not to host the Obamas. But yesterday's mood was lighthearted, and the 44th president made his return with his wife. President Obama's image against a striking white background was painted by Robert McCurdy, and Michelle Obama's portrait was painted by Sharon Sprung.
The 17 News at Sunrise podcast is a production of KGET and Nexstar Media Group. For more on all of the headlines in today's show, head to kget.com.